What's up, guys? It's me again, Christian Rodriguez, and today I'm going to talk about systems and why they're super essential, right? Um, so in terms of systems, right? I've obviously I've referenced this book before, but according to Atomic Habits, James Clear has his a famous quote, and he said, "You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems." Right? So if your systems are shit, it's going to hold you back, right? And the reason why I love to talk about systems and why systems are very important is because if you don't have a system in place, right? You don't set up any sort of system. It doesn't have to be business either. It could be in your personal life too. It could be with self-improvement. If you don't have a system in place, you're you're just relying on discipline and willpower, right? And motivation. And the thing is, right, those things are great. Those things are great to have. There's nothing wrong with them. But if you're only relying on those things, there's going to be times that it's going to fail you. And I'm not saying it to sound like a downer. I'm saying it because it's the truth. There's going to be days that you're not going to want to go to the gym. There's going to be days you're not going to want to work on your business, or you're not going to want to read a book. You're not going to want to let's see, you're not going to want to do certain things. Like there's certain things that maybe you have certain goals that you're not going to want to do. Like there's going to be days you're just going to dread it, right? And that's why you need systems in place, right? Like in the past I've talked about having a habit tracker, right? The habit tracker is like some sort of accountability. I'm seeing it. I'm like, "Oh, I need to check this box, right? I need to keep my habit alive. I have a 30-day streak of going to the gym, working out, or I have a 30-day streak of doing client outreach, right? Or I have a 30-day streak of posting content on YouTube, which it's not I don't have a streak, but I made it up. Because there's some days that I missed. But still, like regardless of what it is, like you need to have some sort of system in place. It doesn't have to be a habit tracker. That's probably the most effective one for me. That's worked with me best. It could be mornings. You do stuff towards your business every morning, right? First thing in the morning. That's your system. You don't do it in the evening. You don't wait for to start it at 7 p.m. when you're tired and you don't want to do anything, right? That's your system, right? Could be a system that you do something after you read a book after you have your morning coffee, right? So you're stimulated, you have caffeine, and you just dive right into a book, right? Something like that. That helps a lot, right? The thing is, systems are super important. They can make or break you, right? They can make or break your goals. If you don't have a system in place, what's going to happen is willpower is going to fail you, discipline could fail you. There's going to be days that you're going to feel super inspired. You're going to be ready to run through a wall. You're going to be getting everything done. Everything's going to be going well. And then there's going to be days you're going to wake up and you're not going to want to do shit. And that's when your systems keep you going, even when you don't want to do anything. And that's the thing. I get it. It sounds like work. It sounds like it is a little bit of effort to set up a system in place. It is. I'm not going to say it isn't. It is. And maybe this video is not for everyone. This video is for a few people. That's probably the truth, right? Because most people are lazy as shit. Most people aren't going to do anything. Let's be honest. Most people are probably going to talk about, "Oh man, I want to do better in 2026. I want to get in shape. I want to start maybe I'll go for that business. One day I'll go for a business. Uh but I'm going to keep complaining about this shit job that I have." Like people won't do this. I just know most people won't. But if you do it, you'll be miles ahead of most people. People won't even be in the same ballpark as you. So if you focus on systems, you focus on building your systems in place. You focus on what works best with you, right? And you add on to it. You double up on it, right? And if you're unsure, my biggest recommendation, just go for the habit tracker, right? I might make another video on it because it's been a while since I made a video on it, but I'm going to show you guys a video soon on a habit tracker, right? the power of a habit tracker, right? It's super simple. Make a habit tracker. It is so simple. I know it's not the most at first. You're probably gonna figure out what habits should I start doing. But when you start making a habit tracker and you notice you have a streak going on, or if you worked on something for 40 times, right? 40 days you've worked on it. That it does something psychologically, right? According to the Hawthorne effect, right? There was this lab study. There was a study that happened that there was a factory, and they basically told the factory workers, "Oh, we want to see you guys don't have to change up your working. You guys don't have to change what you guys are doing. Keep doing what you're doing, but we're just gonna watch you guys work, right?" And because he did that, the factory workers became more productive off of it. And it's like, oh wow, that's strange. Why were they more productive? Because they were being observed. Because we tend to work more. We tend to work more towards something when we're being observed, right? And the thing is, this works when you're also observing your habits. When you are observing your own habits, that works. The same thing, right? So by you observing your habits, you're holding yourself accountable. And when you're holding yourself accountable, you're more likely to do those habits. And those habits can be leading indicators to your main goal, right? And the thing is, you have to focus on it each day. You have to focus on getting a win each day, right? And the thing is, when you have some sort of system in place, you're just gonna focus on doing what you need to do each day, right? And then that's gonna add up after a week of doing it, after a month of doing it, after 6 months of doing it, after a year of doing it, and then years. It's gonna keep adding up. And then people are gonna wonder, how the hell did you get so far? And you're gonna know why. Just start. Just start with a habit tracker. That's all I'm saying, right? You could do other things for systems. You could ask ChatGPT. You could focus on other small things. Obviously, you have to change your identity. You definitely you want to psychologically tell yourself, I'm this person that does that, right? I'm a fit person. I'm a business person, right? Or whatever. I'm a French speaker. That's something that I'm doing, right? Whatever it is, you want to associate with that habit. So it's psychologically in your head. That's part of the system. But another part of the system is keeping yourself accountable, right? And that's having a habit tracker. That I'm telling you, this is something that is gonna work if you actually take it seriously. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna keep creating more content. Subscribe and take care.